Hello everybody, and it's Grace chatting here. I'm a psychotherapist, a family mediator and a life and relationship coach, and welcome to this new series on how to survive narcissistic abuse. And thank you to all of you who have followed my other series on how to survive living with an alcoholic. Many of you found, as you went through that series of videos, that your partner was not only an alcoholic, but was also a narcissist. And so I said I would do this series for you because many people were living with a narcissist for much of their life. Some people even had narcissistic parents and didn't realize that that was the case. They just could never figure out why it was always so difficult. So in this series, I hope to throw some light on the nature of narcissists, narcissism, and narcissistic abuse. So the easiest way to address this in this first video is to answer the question, well, what is narcissism, or at least what is a narcissist? My focus is to be, in this series of videos, my focus is to be on you, the partner, the person living with the narcissist, and not to take up the videos talking about narcissists. But in this first video, I just want to lay out the ground. So the DSM-5 criteria for diagnosing narcissistic personality disorder has 12 personality traits. So I'm just going to go through those traits, and if your partner meets all, if he meets all, well, that he or she, I'm going to say he because you know, there is a gender imbalance in this, although it does apply to she as well, but I will mostly say he. If your partner meets all 12 of these criteria, then I would say run for the hills. But even just meeting 5 of them, your partner has narcissistic personality traits. If they meet 9 of them, I believe that makes them diagnosable. And so the first one is that they exaggerate their self-importance. They will tend to always behave as if they are more important than everybody else, and they talk, you know, with that exaggerated self-importance. The second is that they expect you to recognize them as clearly being superior and more important. The third is that they exaggerate their achievements and their gifts and talents. They are usually quite gifted people, but they exaggerate, and they will even make it up. They will lie about what they've achieved, you know, but they believe their own lies as well. They are preoccupied with fantasies of their own brilliance, and they believe that they are so superior that they can only really be understood by an equal, and of course there aren't any equals because they're more superior than anybody else. I mean, you only have to look at Donald Trump and how Donald Trump conducts himself, and you can see that he clearly thinks he's more important than everybody else, that he's entitled to center stage, and that, you know, he's entitled to that position. So they require constant admiration. They have this sense of entitlement. They don't need to show appreciation because they're entitled to whatever help or support or service that anyone is giving them, or attention. They expect unquestionable or unquestioning compliance, and if anyone dares to challenge them or question them, they will get fury. And you know, it's how dare you. So they do tend to use other people. They manipulate people, they probably manipulate you. Well, unquestionably, they manipulate you. They manipulate everyone to get their own way. They also tend to be envious of other people's achievements, but they believe that everybody else is envious of them. They are very arrogant and haughty. So what that all amounts to is a person who is always right, never wrong, entitled to, the best, will get very, very angry if anyone challenges or questions them. They are always the center of attention, and they will dominate conversation, and it is always me, 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 me. And if someone else mentions a different topic, they will always bring the conversation back to themselves. So that kind of behavior is typical of a narcissist. And so in part 2, episode 2, I will start to look at the kind of people who narcissists are attracted to and the way relationships with narcissists invariably develop. So I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like it if you find this useful, and become a subscriber, and you'll be notified of the next videos as they come out. And I would love to hear your comments, and I look forward to the next video. Bye for now.